WWDC just finished up, and the developer version of VisionOS 26 is already out. I downloaded it. Let's take a quick look and see what is new. Right off the bat, if I do want to use my phone now, I can just unlock it. And then there we go. No need to put a code in. That is pretty cool. We also have updated personas. I'm just going to show you my persona really quickly here in this view. And I will tell you, it looks a lot better. A lot better. I'm going to do a FaceTime call in a minute here and show you what it really looks like front and center with somebody else. In the meantime, let's keep going. Now, Apple showed off Condé Nast Traveler here with a new spatial browsing feature. So let me show you what this looks like. Here we have the best places to visit. We're going to hit this new button, spatial browsing, and it's a bit more of an immersive browsing experience. And when we click on this article, we can see this image. It's doing some kind of AI spatial analysis here. And now we have kind of a window into this picture. And if I get too close, my background kind of shows up here. But if I stay right in this zone here, I can look around in this picture. That's pretty cool. And kind of keep scrolling. And by the way, I'm scrolling, but I can look to scroll now. So that's new as well. And so if we track my finger here, this is where I'm looking. So look to scroll works really well. So here's another image where we can see kind of like a window. That's a pretty cool feature. And that's it for the spatial browsing. Again, just kind of scrolling down with my eyes. That is a neat new feature. It feels quite natural. One thing I might mention is going back up top when you have like all of these that show up, the tab, that little drop down area. If I just try to scroll with my eyes, yeah, it's just like a very small kind of point where I can look, but otherwise this is going to show up. It's not perfect, but scrolling down, that is easy, very fluid. We're recording. All right, what's up, Chris? Nice to meet you. Wait, let's see if we can do the little handshake still. There we go. That gives like kind of a little color there. So the personas look a lot more clear, honestly. Yeah. What do you think? I mean, you've probably done this a little bit.
It just looks more real. More detailed.
Yeah.
The ears, the detail in the ears, and it just took a lot. It was a lot faster too. The generation of the persona. You can do like this. Let's see. You can do you're moving now.
Yeah.
You can set your persona mirror, so you can see what you look like if you tap on the three.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's new.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very cool. All right, I got that.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see if there's any other new features after the little triple dots. Oh, live captions. I think that's new.
This worked well, but it couldn't record.
So I also want to test out.
Okay.
I want to see how close I can get to you before you disappear. Sorry to like invade your personal space.
Right. I feel like I'm at the doctor right now.
I feel like I can get kind of closer to you than before as well, so I can like really get a good view of your face.
Yeah, you start to blur out as I get. I don't know if I can. Way.
Interesting. And as I kind of walk around, you can see me moving around.
Yeah, it's a little jittery. I think it's a little more jittery than it was before.
Interesting.
So let me see if I can. Let me remove the thing. So is it jittery for you as you're?
I mean, it actually looks pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't see anything.
So I can share front feed. Can you try that just because I'm like kind of going to be the main recorder? If you do the triple dots, are you able to share your front feed? Do you mind?
Sure, show video feed to others. I don't.
Oh, and then can you turn off your environment?
I'm just.
Yeah.
The desk.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, this is very cool. So this is quite useful. I can actually see your view. I appreciate you getting on with me. Yeah, a little fist bump here. There we go. Well, nice to meet you. And maybe we'll chat for some other demos later. But thank you. Thank you.
Take care.
All right. Bye. Next up, we have widgets. So I tested this a minute ago. I've completely unplugged the battery, plugged it back in since testing this. Let's see if these widgets are still where I left them. Let's see, oh, there they are. Yep. Music on the wall, Slack, and then around here, we should have ChatGPT and Calendar. And there they are. Oh, the clock as well. Forgot about that. Now with these widgets, I can go ahead and tap, and that'll open up the app. So it's kind of just like a shortcut. here, calendar, opens up the calendar as well. And I can take any widget, move it around, and it snaps onto a wall. So it goes to a surface, but it doesn't go to a floor or a ceiling. But I can move this around anywhere. I can make it bigger, but not that big. So I would imagine, I feel like it should be able to go bigger, but it can't. And here, favorite songs, I can go ahead and click here. And that feels a little buggy. There, I kind of wanted to click to stop and it would only play. I wasn't seeing that before. That was a little bit weird. That's a little buggy. If I long press, I can go into some settings, see what it wants to show. I can make it show favorite songs or anything else. Appearance, dark, light. We'll just go automatic. And then we can change our frame width and color. Now we can't choose any color, but we can just try to choose something we like. That kind of matches, that one matches my door a little bit. Or I can just close that out. Now, the widget app itself, I'm going to go back into my office and show you what that looks like. So now we have this new app, Widgets. And we can choose any widgets that are compatible, for weather, for example. And we can make, let's see, here's a bigger widget. We're going to put this on the surface right here. And how about stocks? So that actually does get a little bit bigger. And every single one of these widgets, they have different options we can choose. So this one, show more details maybe. We'll do my symbols. Let's try to match the couch a little bit. Now, this one doesn't really seem to be scrollable or anything, but at any point if I click something, I then open up the main app. So it's almost like a shortcut. This one has a very cool depth effect here. It looks so real, honestly. I feel like I could almost like go in there, but I can't. So, I mean, that's very cool. Let's get rid of this. Now, if I just tap here, nothing happens on this one. But if I long press, a few more options for the weather. It'll show my location. And now as I sit at my desk, if I were to be working on my computer, I can look over here, and there's the weather. Now, some other honorable mentions for this update. We have PSVR 2 controller support that is coming soon, which I'm very excited to try out. And now 2 users locally can watch the same movie together if they both have Vision Pros on. I might have to get another Vision Pro for the fiance to try that out, but for now, I cannot show you that. And that is just a quick look at VisionOS 26. Lots more features coming and more to discuss, but wanted to get this out to you guys soon. Let me know if you guys have any questions or if there's anything you guys want to see on the next video.